Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome back to Brian's Kitchen. I'm sorry it's been so long. Today is an exciting day because I just got a gift for myself. Sometimes you just got to do that. Today, I got myself a brand new VITAMIX. Yes, it is a brand new VITAMIX, and today we are going to unbox it, just so you can see all of the glorious contents that are inside, and I'm sure you've seen these videos 100 times before, but hey, it's got me in it this time, so it's bound to be good. Okay, let's have a look. Thank you for being a VITAMIX customer. Well, you're welcome. Thank you for allowing me to buy the machine instead of just giving it to me. Appreciate it, VITAMIX. Gotta keep me honest somehow, don't I? Don't you? First things first, a nice giant container. You know what? It's been so long since I've seen an actual clean container that it's just weird to me because mine is so dirty, as many of you have mentioned in my videos. So it's nice to have a nice clean container. And this is like shorter, but a heck of a lot wider. What else we got? Yes, a book. The Simply Blending book. Looks like it comes with another little book that says, "Start here." Don't mind if I do, VITAMIX. Don't mind if I do. The first thing it tells me to do is join the community. I think I've already joined a community of VITAMIX users, etc., etc., to explore others' culinary adventures. That's what I should be calling this channel, a Culinary Adventures with Brian. Okay, and now we've got another little instruction manual, which I am not going to read because I'm a professional. And even though I've never used this machine before, I'm sure it is straightforward for the first time user. And then we've got my Simply Blending cookbook. Now I have to say, the last time I bought a VITAMIX was about 13 years ago, and it had this weird like binder kind of cookbook, which was nice and everything, but this is classy. This is a classy looking cookbook. Very interesting page that I'm on right now. It always says right here, I don't know if you can read that or not, it says follow the map. Every VITAMIX machine is designed to perform more than 10 different culinary techniques, which the following recipes will help you master. Here's a quick guide to help you follow your map until you're ready to go off recipe. So, this is very good for first-time users. I'm part of a VITAMIX group on Facebook that talks about like, hey, I just got this machine, what do I do? And then I send them a link to my videos and yada, yada, yada. And we all help each other out. It's a great little group. But the biggest thing is, they always say, well, what do I do with it right now? Well, the first thing you should be doing is opening up this book and following the directions, because if you don't, it's going to come out wrong and you're going to be like, well, this machine sucks. I'm sorry, the machine does not suck. But I'm afraid you do. But you're not going to suck for very long, because believe me, we all started somewhere. So open the book, follow the recipes like it says, and then you can go off recipe. Now you gotta go through some cardboard here and get rid of this. Ah, the beauty. Okay. Ooh, oh. I'm gonna friggin' break it already. Oh, look at this friggin' beauty. Can't tell you how excited I am right now. The thing protecting my plug. As you can see, I've got the nice stainless steel model, and I did that because all of my other appliances are stainless steel, and I'm kind of moving away from the red color. So this is in fact the A3500. If I didn't mention that earlier, that's which one it is. And let me tell you, so far I am very impressed with the build quality. And I bought the top of the line, future proof, and that's why I bought this. So let me just put this out there. This is the A3500. This is the creme de la creme, the top of the line, best you can get VITAMIX out there. Why did I choose it? I chose it because I wanted it to be future proof. I wanted all the latest and greatest technology, and I wanted it to look nice, and I wanted the quietest possible machine that VITAMIX offers, and that would be this one right here. Now, could I have chosen the 2300 or the A3300 or the 2500? Yes, I could have chose those, and those are Bluetooth compatible and such as well. But I thought, if I've already come this far and I've already spent that much money, what's an extra 150 bucks to just get the one that I'm going to have to look at for the next 20 years? So I bought this one, and this thing's a beast. Like, it's super heavy. I can't imagine it moving around too much. I just want to look at the underside here. Yeah, okay. So you put that under like so, put that through there. See, I like that they have that little hole there. So you can, and I can make the cord longer. I can unwrap it from around here, and I can make it a little longer depending on where I'm going to put it on my counter. Quick piece of advice for those of you who are thinking, should I even get a machine like this? Should I get the one at Costco? You know what? The E320 or 310, whatever it is, the Explorian series, great machine. They're going to do everything that this machine does. As well as the V1200, which is the one exclusively for Costco members when the Roadshow goes through. That one's an amazing machine too. In fact, it also has the self-detect and the Bluetooth technology and all that stuff. It's going to do everything that this one does as well. But again, plastic housing, and it's not as heavy, not as fancy looking. If you really want to impress your friends and stuff, which I don't suggest you buy this machine to impress your friends, but if you want to feel good about it being on the counter and it looks really nice, to me, I splurged. I went with something with a metal housing on it because I just really like that kind of stuff because I'm vain. Give me a break. I spent my hard-earned money on it. I deserve this. Enough ranting. There it is. There it is. Is it going to fit under my counters? No. I don't care though. I could do this. Hey, that's easy. You know what I'm doing? Ah, yes. I forgot about the stick. Here's the tamper stick. What is this for? Beating people with. Nope. It's actually for inside of here. So you put this on, and if you want to make nut butters or ice creams, or you just see some products that are having a little trouble getting down into the blade here. Hey, look at that. It stops. And it stops because it doesn't want to touch the blades. Otherwise, you end up eating this for your smoothie instead. What I find is the more that you use this machine, the easier it becomes to use. And sooner or later, you're probably not even going to need this stick for a majority of the foods. Ice cream, smoothie bowls, where it's primarily all frozen products and a little bit of liquid, you're going to need this stick very badly, so just make sure you don't lose it. Do not use the old VITAMIX sticks if you have one of those laying around. This one's clearly shaped differently, and it's not nearly as long as the ones used to be because this container is a lot more short than they used to be. So, I guess I should turn it on and make sure it actually works, eh? Get in here. Oh, little VITAMIX machine thingy rolling around there. So I can start that. Oh! Very nice. Oh, I see what this is. This is like a pulse button. Whoa! Okay, and then you see you've got these presets right here. You got smoothie, ice cream, looks like faux, soup actually. Bread and butter. I guess that means nut butters. And then, oh, I assume this one means washing. Okay, so let's give it a shot, shall we? Here we go. Filled up to the halfway mark. I'm gonna throw in a drop of dish soap. Literally, boop, drop. That's all I'm using. Okay, lid's on nice and tight. Let's do what they told us to do in the instruction booklet, which is to start it off on 1, work our way up to number 10, and let it run for about a minute. So you might have noticed it spilled a little bit over the top, and that's primarily my fault. So they didn't have the lid on tight enough, so that's why the water started coming out. Don't worry, that won't happen to you as long as you make sure that lid's on nice and tight. And we're back in business. All right, you know what? Forget it. Let's just actually try making a smoothie with my brand new A3500 VITAMIX machine. So I got out my recipe book and we're going to design my own smoothie. So I picked out a few things like it told me to. Step 1 says choose a liquid. I chose almond milk. Then it says to choose 1 cup of it. Okay, so I guess we're doing single serving right now. 1 cup of almond milk. Then it says 2. Choose 2 fruits plus a vegetable. Plus vegetables, okay? So it gives me a few things here. So I'm choosing, well, I'm going to choose spinach as my vegetable. And then I'm going to choose a cup of frozen strawberries and a cup of frozen peaches. And then it says to choose a green, which I already did. This is my vegetable and my green, so that's how I'm doing it right now. And then it says to place the ingredients and 1 cup of ice, which I'm not going to do because these are frozen already. Secure the lid, select variable number 1 or the smoothie setting, which I have. Start the machine, slowly increase the speed, blend for 45 seconds. Or just start the machine on your smoothie setting and away you go. Let it complete the program. Let's do it. So I'm going to take off my lid. I'm going to start off with 1 cup of liquid. Which is about there. Then I'm going to do 1 cup of spinach. So I'm just going to grab a handful. Yeah, I'd say a handful's about a cup. Put that to the side. Haven't even opened these peaches yet. Glorious. So we're going to do, I don't know, we're going to do maybe half a cup of each. So we'll do half a cup of this, half a cup of that, and a little bit of honey to sweeten it up, okay? Probably good. You notice I'm not really measuring anything, right? Just kind of throwing it in. Do a few strawberries. That should be good. Now, you know what? I got banana. It's kind of freezer burned, but whatever. I'm going to throw it in anyway. Couple chunks of frozen banana. I'm going to throw in a little bit of honey here. Now, I'm using this machine for the first time. What you're seeing right now, I have not practiced. I have not gone over you know, and made some test recipes or anything like that. This is my first time using it, just like it would be your first time using it. So I'm hoping that you will find this helpful. So always make sure you got the lid on, as we learned from my cleaning experience just a second ago. So we're going to make sure that's nice and tight. I believe it is anyway. And what we're going to do is we're going to select the smoothie option. So that's that one. It has it set for 50 seconds. And all we got to do is hit the start button. So as you can see, what happened here was there's clearly not enough liquid in it. All I did was make a bunch of a mess right now. So I'm going to add some more liquid. Let's try it the other way. Start on 1. And now you see what the tamper stick is for. I put far too much frozen stuff in there. I needed to add more liquid, so I did. And I needed to use the stick to help those ingredients get to the blade. We all make mistakes. Even seasoned veterans like myself can too, but that's why they give you tools to help you make this easy. I guess we gotta see at least how it tastes. Here we are. Okay, moment of truth. Spinach, banana, peach, strawberry, and almond milk, and a little bit of honey. Not bad. And so there you have it. The unboxing of my VITAMIX A3500. The first smoothie I ever made in it, which I screwed up a little bit, but that's okay. You will too. Don't feel bad about it. Just fix it. Don't throw it away. Just add more liquid if you need to add more liquid. Add more ice if you need to add more ice. Add more of whatever if you need to add more whatever. That's how it is. We're all learning in Brian's kitchen. Have a great day, guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like the video and all that other crap. Have a good one. Happy New Year.